We had a great day in basketball today. The babies ball, and we had some upsets. Let's talk about it. Welcome to the Mid-Majors podcast, where the real hoop talk happens unfiltered and unapologetic. I am one of your hosts, Tacarra, and with me I got my girl Courtney, and we are the Mid-Majors. The babies ball today.
The babies ball today.
The babies ball.
Upsets today. Everybody was balling on
everybody. Yes. If it's your first time here, please go subscribe.
Please.
Like the video too if you welcome back.
Yeah.
If you're a mid-ranger. Yeah. But we went live earlier today for Ole Miss and South Carolina. That wasn't a game. That was an ass whooping. Ocott had a big game. Made three threes. Raven Johnson looked good. Ole Miss, South Carolina held Cody to 2 points, which is crazy.
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 0 for 9.
0 for 9. No field goals.
She didn't even get up like a bunch of shots. Heck, Thompson, she was 3 for 19. She got up 19 shots.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing about it is just, I feel like with this game, like, it started out kind of slow, but then South Carolina just went ahead and just put away from it. Joyce, 21 points. Good game. Ocott, 17 to 10. Latson had 13 points. The bench, everybody from the bench saw the floor today, honey.
They look good.
They did.
South Carolina looked good today.
They did. 11 steals. Rebound. They rebounded the ball well. 46 to 37. I mean, ain't really much to say about it. For real.
Not. They have Missouri on Thursday, and then they have Kentucky on Sunday.
That'd be pretty decent.
Yeah, that might be pretty.
Yeah.
Decent.
It was so many games on today, child.
It was like back to back.
I was fighting for my life with the remote.
Same.
Texas won by 50 against Mississippi State. Again, not a game, but an ass whooping. Madison Booker had 23 points. Y'all let us know what y'all saw, too, on 12 shots.
Definitely let us know what y'all saw as well, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. Say it again. Say it one more time.
23 points, 8 for 12 on 12 shots. 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Hey, 3 from 3 from the three-point line for Madison Booker. So it looked like Sis had a game today.
That's somebody that's trying to score.
Yeah, it is. Somebody who's being aggressive.
That's somebody that's being aggressive. Heck, I could say the same thing for the LSU game. Do you see how many shots Michaela took today?
Yeah,
Okay, now.
11 assists for Rory. LSU, I saw maybe like a little bit of that game. It was so far out of reach. I ain't even really kind of mess with it for real.
Same. I ain't turning on. I just was kind of looking at the box score.
Yeah.
And I was just like, eh.
Lay had herself a day today.
She did. She had a good game today.
And I spoke too soon when I talked about, I posted on Threads and I was like, Malaysia with the double-double and 0 turnovers. And then I'd be damned if Sis didn't come around and get one. She had 3 blocks, 2 steals, 22 points, 11 rebounds. I love to see it, honey.
Oh, that's great. 7-11 from the field. Very efficient today.
Yeah.
And 6 for 9 from the three-point line.
Ooh.
That's amazing for Malaysia. I like that. I like that because that means she's taking what the defense gives her.
Yeah.
Because people know that she rather drive first. She's a drive first type of player. You know what I mean? So I like to see that too.
Yeah. Z Johnson, 17 points, 14 rebounds with 28 minutes. That's what I want to talk about.
And 14 rebounds.
14 rebounds. I want to see Z get 25 plus minutes from here on out for the rest of the season.
I agree.
They set your girl Grace today. Grace was in timeout.
Was she?
Grace was in timeout. Grace didn't get no clock today. Sis was in timeout. And that's the thing, too. We talk about, all we see is people talk about coaches holding players accountable. It seems like LSU is starting to really do that. Yeah. And it seemed like if you look at today what Michaela Williams, her being aggressive, it looks like she had a double-double, too, 12 points and 10 rebounds. It looks like, ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of straightening.
At all.
Sometimes that's what you need.
Absolutely.
Grace, so hopefully we'll see Grace bounce back. But yeah, they put Sis in a little timeout today. Big Foe with the 16 points. 7 blocks as a team today. That's pretty solid.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
That's a good game. And I like to see them all being aggressive like that. I like that, looking
Same.
for their shots, especially that big three, right? Like, that's something that we like to see from Williams, Flau'jae, and Fuwiley. So, yeah, great. On paper, it looks like a great game. I didn't get to see it, but it looked like they had a great game. Yeah.
Timmons from Alabama with 34 points today. Have yourself a game, sis, against Florida. We caught the end of that. Louisville got upset by Virginia today.
Yep.
TCU came back and ran with the game against Iowa State. Olivia Miles, triple-double, 26, 10, and 10. This looks like, I didn't really catch. I tried to go back and forth between that game, too, and Vandy. It looks like they kind of shut Adi down.
Yeah.
Late in the game. Because I feel like she was kind of having her way in the first half, from what I saw, from what I could see. Okay. Let me see here. UCLA's playing right now.
That's a blowout right now.
Last
time I saw the
41-29 is getting there.
It's getting there. That's not too bad, though. It's not too bad. It could be worse.
Not at all. Clemson upset Duke.
Yep. Clemson upset Duke. I only caught the tail end of that. I'll be honest with you. I thought kind of that last quarter of the game. I thought, not last quarter because I didn't watch the whole quarter, but maybe those last 3 minutes. I thought it was good coaching on both sides. Just strategically, trying to win the game. I thought it looked good.
Yeah.
It looked good.
USC, Ohio State. Ohio State ended up winning by 5, but we had some super speeder energy. Jelani Cambridge with 33 points. Jazzy hit you with 32 today. 40 minutes. 40 minutes. It was a lot of scoring today.
It was absolutely. I caught some of that Ohio State and USC game too. I think, I'll be honest with you, I feel like the veteran leadership of that team kind of
for who?
Kind of for Ohio State, kind of got them over the hump. With Chance Gray kind of leading the charge there, but also Jelani. She's not a freshman anymore. She's not an upperclassman, but still has that experience. So yeah, I thought they looked pretty good today too.
Yeah, you get a year under your belt, and just a half of a season. Just with the way, but what I like about her, she's aggressive the whole game. She's always looking for her shot.
Yeah,
she just don't play around.
Absolutely.
Iowa with the upset, I guess you can call it that, against Michigan, 62-44. We watched the end of that game too. It looked like Iowa just went ahead and just ran with it. Michigan I want Michigan to tighten up. Because at the beginning of the season, Michigan's a team that I said that I saw them going to the Final Four, but it's just for some reason, I don't know. It's they playing behind lately. Swartz had 7 points, 1 for 6 from the 3. Baby, get in the gym. Olivia Olson, 13 points. But I feel like Iowa's a team that do always play pretty solid defense though.
I do, and especially they were playing at home, so
yeah. I just got through watching Vandy and Kentucky, so I was able to watch majority of that game.
Same. I was able to watch a bunch of that one as well too.
It was a lot of scoring in this game on the Wildcat side. If you look at they starting 5, Hassett was having her a pretty solid game. She was making big shots. I feel like Kentucky was making big plays too. But I just feel like with Vandy, Vandy just, really Michaela Blake just gets the ball and just takes over. I felt like Galvin made big plays. Galvin came off the bench today. I don't know what was up with that.
Senior night.
Oh, duh. Good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 20 points. Michaela Blake's with a 35. It's 4 straight 30-point games again.
The game was close the last time they played. Because if you look at that last game and the announcer said it, on paper, UK actually played better than Vandy on paper.
Yeah.
They outscored them not outscored them, but outscored them in the first half, I think, out-rebounded them. It's just they turned that ball over like a motherfucker last game.
Yeah.
But I thought they did a better job of taking care of the ball this game. But also, they were knocking down those shots today, those three-point shots today. That was one thing I said about Vandy where I was just man, their defensive rotations were just off, I feel like, today. I feel like UK had a a lot of just like open threes.
Yeah.
It was like the defensive transition the rotations out of the transition was bad, off of the help and rotations, that was bad. It was just off of the drive and kick, it was bad. I mean, like, UK just had a lot of open shots, and they were knocking them down.
Yeah, especially with Boone. It was like a couple times. Boone was like by herself. But I'm
just
like,
wide open. They were like wide open. But obviously, like, it's Vandy, and they did what Vandy does.
Yeah.
Stay poised, keep their foot on the gas. They didn't get flustered. They just kind of kept pushing and wearing them down.
I feel like they've had I feel like they're learning a lot as far as how to finish games, like at the end of the game when it's a close game. I feel like they figured it out. And I feel like today we saw with Shay trust her players, because there was a time we wanted another. She caught a good timeout. Then we wanted another timeout, but Galvin came up and just made a big shot. But, I mean, I think also we talk about trusting your players. It just goes to show, like we always talk about in practice, right? They got to be putting themselves in these situations in practice on what to do.
Absolutely. And to, like, follow that, there were a couple of times where I'm seeing Michaela, and they do this in all the games, but this is a close game, but they're diving after the ball. Galvin is on the floor. Michaela Blakes is on the floor. I mean, when you have your best players putting their bodies on the line, playing that hard, like that type of work ethic is contagious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so if I could see the leader on the team and my captain going as hard as they can, diving on the floor and doing all the things that they're supposed to be doing, like the rest of the team should follow, and I felt like they did. I mean, Vandy just looks good, and I like Galvin.
I do too.
She is nice.
And there was no Sasha Washington today either.
There was no, I don't know what was up with that, but
I like Galvin's confidence. I like how she trusts herself. And it's like, she's a freshman, but it's like, she don't play like one, if it makes sense. Like, she'll have her moments, like, in, like, a spurt, so it'll be like a little turnover or something like that. It was like, child, what
But
we
the
doing?
crazy part is, remember when they played LSU and you went to go see them?
Yeah.
And you were talking about, they got a freshman point guard. She's like, come over here, baby. Come on, sit down.
Yeah.
You don't even see that like that no more.
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
That girl's rolling now.
Yeah. No. What about as far as, so you texted me earlier and you said you felt like Michaela Blakes didn't get the special whistle today, but I feel like I saw other people who thought differently.
I didn't think she got it as much as she usually does. I was trying to see how many times she got to the free throw line.
13 free throw shots.
13 free throw shots?
Yeah, and that last one, for clockwise, they went ahead and, lane violation just for the clock, as far as, game strategy. But she went 11 for 22 today. There was a couple and ones I feel like I wanted her to make this, she didn't, but 35 points, child. I mean, and earlier today too, I said, how many did she have against Kentucky last time? Was it 28? No, honey, it was 37.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, facts. I mean, this was a good game for UK. I don't really know what to. I mean,
I think Vandy just took over. I think
so
Galvin
too.
and Blake just took over the game. But I will say, I felt like Kentucky made big plays. That turnover at the end of the game, I think that it was just, I think Strike did what she was supposed to do. The play was drawn up for her. She tried to go to the basket. Passat came with the dig, bounced it off her. They got the steal.
Yeah.
Kentucky's a good team too, though. I think that they a team that I think they can make some noise in the SEC tournament, and just kind of.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and even maybe in the tournament. Now, I ain't saying no Final Four, no Elite Eight, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing, though. But, like, I feel you on that. But within that, you have, like, these, I guess, quote-unquote, like, Cinderella teams, although they aren't, like, necessarily an underdog because they're ranked.
Yeah.
It's the fact that they can shoot the three well. They have the ability to shoot the three well, like this game today. Now, think about this game if UK wasn't hitting those shots. It probably wouldn't even been close at all. But because they were knocking down those shots, it kept them in the game. So, do they have the potential to upset some people in the tournament? Absolutely.
Yeah. This was a good, like I said earlier, this was a good matchup. If you think about it, as far as like size, shooting ability, rebounding, I think this is just a good matchup. Now, I will say this game, honey, a missed layup and a turnover, hate to see both teams coming. And it's so crazy because it's like Vanderbilt only had 12 turnovers. Kentucky had 10, but it just felt like a lot more than that. Maybe I was just combining the two because I was just like, honey, and not a missed layup.
And that's so funny because I watched the last game, and it was nothing in comparison to what was last game.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
UK was throwing that thing all over the place.
You know who I want more of? I don't know if she's injured. Toni Morgan. She missed a lot of them layups too, but she made a big shot at the end too.
She did.
Toni Morgan, I think she's going to have to get back into that 15-point range. You know what I'm saying? As far as scoring wise, she had 10 and 9 today, but like I said, a missed layup. Hate to see her coming too, child.
Yeah.
But Clara Strack, like I said, she had another good game. She had a good game against them the first time. But like I said, the story of the game to me, when I watch at the end, is Michaela Blakes and Galvan.
Absolutely.
Now, I want Vandy's role players to make more shots than what they do today. Okay. I feel like they have moments like Ayanna Mitchell, 12 point. Here's the stat line: 12, 35, 0, 0, 8, 0, 0, 6, 20, 0.
Mm-hmm. And they're going to have to be better if they get deeper into the tournament. So I agree with you on that.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like Passat, she only made 2 threes, but then she made that big shot when it counted, and she got a big help with a big stop on defense.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it about that one. I mean, that's pretty much all I really got for real. Oh, Tennessee, Oklahoma. Reagan Beers with 18 and 18. My God. Tennessee drops another one. They went from what? Let's pull up the SEC standings.
Let's do that, and then see if you can pull up. See if she has a post game.
Who?
Kim.
Oh God.
See if
bless her heart. You know she do.
I'm sure she does. Yeah.
Let's see. South Carolina, Texas, LSU done slid back up to the number 4 in the standings. Okay. That's big for them because, like I said, you can get that double bye. But Tennessee and Ole Miss dropping them games that they've dropped really helped them out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really helped them out. Especially too, if we saying that Ole Miss is gas now, honey, what's it gonna look like when they playing all them games in the SEC tournament?
Okay. When
you got to play some. But, I mean, I understand, too, like, you get a different mindset. But it's like, if they gas now, honey, baby. Right. But, yeah, them losses really helped LSU. So, they back in 4. Oklahoma's at number 5. It's crazy how much this stuff can just change.
How much did Tennessee end up losing by?
Was it 8? 7.
Okay.
193.
Yeah.
I thought we played hard tonight. We fouled way too much. Got killed on the glass. I think it really came down to those 2 things.
Questions, please. Talking about the glass, just how effective is Reagan?
Oh, I mean, it's so hard to, one, get her to miss. And then once you get her to miss, you're already not in rebounding position to box her out. And she just has so much heart. She continues to go right back up, and it's up right before we even can turn around. And so it takes multiple people to get on her. And I think that's what makes this team so good is, all right, if you put 2 people on her, they have somebody else that's going to go crash as well.
Coach, we obviously know Janai today. I was wondering if you could just send me additional light on the situation with her. And we heard on the broadcast the idea of the standards of the program. Just wondering from your perspective, what are you trying to see those standards be and be reached?
Yeah, no, she didn't meet team standards, didn't make the trip. We'll fix it when we get back. She's got a bright future. She'll be fine.
How you feel about, so it's like with the Janai Barker thing, she didn't meet team standards, whatever that may be. I feel like people are asking or people are expecting like an explanation of why she's not playing.
Right.
And it's like, at the end of the day, like, we're not owed an explanation of what team standards were, or, you know what I'm saying? That's not something that we deserve as fans, or we shouldn't.
I mean, but I feel like the press is doing their job and trying
as
to
they should
her in which to give a response.
Yeah.
Because
we want to know
her original, not her original, but her latest post game, you know, where she's calling them out. I think now the media and even me, like, I'm just kind of interested in what she's gonna say. Like, how real are you gonna keep it out there?
Right.
You know,
I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Any questions?
And Coach, when you're in kind of a slide like this, what do you try to say to the team to keep things going for the rest of the season?
Yeah, that's SEC, isn't it? You're going to have patches where you look really good. You're going to have patches where you have a tough stretch. We've had an incredibly tough stretch. I think you just be honest with your team, and they can handle it or they not. And sometimes the honesty is not good, and sometimes the honesty is good. And tonight, honestly, our team was fun to coach. We definitely made some basketball errors, but the people that were on the floor played hard. They played together. Not a good third quarter for us, but again, we can make some adjustments from today's game going forward and be okay.
Anything else for tonight, our coach?
Jada today I thought was really, really great. Just general thoughts on her performance.
But we needed every single game. We needed every single game. And I think hopefully this was a game where it clicked, and we need that all the time, and she can't wait. She has to do it from the beginning.
I feel like she's always saying the same stuff, though.
Yeah.
We get built from this game. We play hard. Well, not really, because the one game she said they weren't playing hard. But it's just, I feel like it's the same story with them. Like,
yeah.
Kim, a lot of attention, obviously.
You don't have to see if Coach Yo's.
I was just gonna say, you want to watch that one?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that. Let's look. 1 second, guys.
I mean, you know what? I'm happy that she felt. I'm happy that she felt that it was fun coaching them today.
Yeah, we ain't heard that.
We haven't heard that. So I feel like that's a positive.
We ain't heard that at all. Let's see. Where you at, yo? There we go. Let's see what we say about this one.
Yeah, I just thought it was a great environment. South Carolina is very good. I thought that we had some chances to do some things when I think the score was 24-20. And I remember there were a couple like championship plays, loose ball plays, and they came on the winning side of it and started their run. And I felt like it was a snowball effect from there. But we're going to definitely use this opportunity to watch film. Like, I'm really excited to see that, rest up, and then move forward.
Coach, you've talked about Cody's development throughout this year. Obviously not her best night, but how do you talk to her about, hey, it was one bad game and you move on and get ready for postseason?
Yeah, I just don't know of like a really good player that just hadn't had a night like this. Unfortunately, this was hers. This is someone that is like second leading scorer in the SEC, I think. So, and I thought they did a good job as far as scheme. You know, I'm a big Raven Johnson fan. I thought she really did a good job. I thought the way she sat down and took the challenge was good. But I thought as a team they did a good job. Like, no, one person can't guard Cody. All right. And I thought that they did a good job from a schematic standpoint, saying, you know what, if y'all going to beat us, it's going to be someone else. And that's a great opportunity for people like the other players to step up and do it.
She said for people like looked at the stat list and was like, other people.
People like other
players. Other players.
Carry on.
What they got to do, and it probably could have made the load a little easier had they done that.
I know a lot of your focus was on your own team, but you did see Medina Okot last year when she was at Mississippi State. Does anything stick out about the way, obviously, the 3-point element to her game, but just how she's grown over the last year in this new system?
Yeah, when I saw her start making threes, I was like, it's over for us. You know what I mean? Like, It's one thing to have to battle with her around the basket, but she started looking like Steph Curry. I was like, we might as well pack it up, you know.
It get like that sometimes.
Facts.
It get like that
it's
sometimes.
It's just that type of day, like, you know.
Yeah, you know the moment.
It hit all three of them. Like,
yeah, you know the moments where it's like we talked about how like the coach just sat down, how you just sit up. I think when you see that, that's especially like the first one. Okay, that's one. The second one, okay, like she on. Then the third one, yeah, just go ahead and just go, have a seat. Just go ahead and have a seat, yo. Go ahead and have a seat for me, honey.
I just think they did a great job giving her confidence. I always thought she was super talented. I remember her at Mississippi State, like I was scared straight about her. You know, it makes a difference when you're around the level type players she's around. And it's when you're around championship players, like you start to move like that and embody that identity. And I think she's doing that. She always had all of this skill, you know, it's just really being brought out because now she's with some really good players.
Coach, obviously tough week having to play this many games in the span of a week. A couple of them didn't go your way. With that, how do you feel like your prospects are looking for maybe hosting NCAA tournament games in the top 16 seed?
Well, I hadn't seen any other team get punished after losing to South Carolina. So
you ain't just lost to South Carolina though, sis. But
hopefully we don't. And that's for who needs to hear it, you know, because I've watched their games. You know, okay, the score don't look great, but they still beat teams by 30. So, I mean, and I'm.
I know that's right. Coach, yo, you stand next to your team.
Period.
Okay? Period. That's
should,
exactly
sis.
how it should be.
As you should.
Talking about people didn't even move.
Okay.
So if we move, I'm going to be shocked.
Yeah.
Obviously, the next two games are very important to us. I don't think we can afford to drop those.
Who they got?
That's a good question. You can keep playing it.
Okay.
I'll look at it.
You know, this is a tough environment to play. We had I think like 8,000 people, and it was rocking in the pavilion the other day. And this is times 2. And as soon as we started to make a run, they're so like well coached. As soon as we started to make a run, it was like a pandemonium. I was at a concert. Now for me, I'm used to it. I've been playing against Don since I was at JU, so this is nothing to me. But for people like my young people that had to step up because Cody's off shooting night, it was a shock. And that's the home court advantage that they have. But I'm grateful for it because I do believe that we can make a run in March and it will prepare us.
Kind of to go off of that, how mentally, you know, how much of a toll does that take on your players to mentally go through a stretch like this to prepare for March?
I think for us, it depends on how you look at it. You know, like if you look at it half glass empty, then you're going to just feel sorry for yourself. If you look at it half glass full, this is really like an incredible opportunity that we had in these 4 games because one, it's just us in Tennessee that experienced it. The NCAA tournament will not be like this. The SEC tournament is grueling, kind of like this, but at least it's not anybody's home site. Yeah, it's in South Carolina, but it's a difference when you're here versus where we'll be going. And we just gonna really use this opportunity and look at film. You know, I think I look young, so maybe people think I'm young, but you know, I remember Mississippi State losing by a large portion to UConn and then beating them to go to the championship game that same year. It depends on how you want to take it and look at it. For us, I'm not gonna let my team sit around and sulk. We're gonna look at it half glass full, a tremendous amount of film, and against a team that we know is SEC champion, I think maybe, or definitely gonna be a Final Four contender. plus the other games we've played, I like where we're at.
That's a good answer.
I love that.
They got Ole Miss and they've got Texas A&M. So they got a good
Not Ole
opportunity.
Miss. Who they playing?
Florida. My
Florida,
fault.
yeah.
They've got Florida and they've got Texas A&M. So they've got a good last 2 games. God, y'all, the season is almost done. I mean, the regular season's almost done.
I know.
They've got a good opportunity to start feeling good. Like she said, now they can't drop the next 2 because, like I said, you never know. But it's an opportunity to feel good.
I like her attitude, though.
I do, too.
I love it.
Coach, obviously every game is equally important, but how much weight do you kind of put into your team's performance today, given the schedule you dealt with, the lack of rest, like Cody being held without a make and all that?
You know, for me, I kind of wanted to, I felt like I really believe in my team, right? And we have really left it out from Kentucky but for me, I just kind of look at this as a great experience. Here's a kid like Tiana Thompson that basically never played for me and just had a blast and took to 19 shots. You know what I mean? Like,
she was working
when I have my team back, she's not taking 19 shots. Okay? But right now, it's not going to hurt her to take it because she needs to see what it feels like. Okay? I have a starter out. So not only did we have a grueling week, I have a starter out, someone that is very important to what we do. We're not as deep as South Carolina is, but this opportunity that we're faced with does allow us to build our depth. And so
that's good. That's good. That's good.
I kind of look at it like that. You know, anybody who counts us out can't count, you know, because if y'all think that Dawn thought they was just going to blow us out, like first of all, she don't even move like that. And second of all, the brand of basketball we've been playing, like you cannot take us lightly. And so I just think we get through these next 2 games. We figure out a way to win those. We reset.
We knock these out.
We go in the SEC tournament. I feel like I've made it clear about how I feel about the tournament and how grueling it is on us. And then we rest and we prepare for March. And if we get to host, great. We know what that feels like. If we got to go on the road, we then beat Oklahoma on the road. We beat Vandy on the road. Like, we've won games on the road, so it's nothing for us. So we'll be ready to make a deep run.
I think even coming into today, South Carolina has a 6'6" big that shoots 41% from 3 and a 6'7" big that shoots 66% from 3. Just how difficult is it to having to play against that height on the perimeter as well?
You know what? This is like my first time really watching them because it always seems like I never had a chance to really watch South Carolina. They're really, really good. And they've had ups and downs too. They've had people out too. And Dawn is a championship coach. And I don't think they're playing. I think they're starting to play their best basketball too.
Agree.
I would have loved to play this game at full strength because I would have really wanted to see what we'd look like. Obviously, we expect to have Sierra and Jayla back when it's time for us to go in March. And I really would have loved to see like where we stood in this situation. But I think that they're really good. I think Raven Johnson does not get the credit that she should. I think she is the best point guard in the country.
Awesome.
And she makes them go. And sometimes you don't see it maybe in the scorebook, but what she does, you can't teach. All right.
We said that today.
And I think that their team is like really coming along and becoming what probably coach expects them to be in March.
It's crazy how just like, just the point that she's making, you talk about they're really coming along. Cause like we said that too. It's crazy how like, it's just like your season, certain people, when you're used to going so far,
right,
you're used to playing all the way through the season. Your season ain't done till April. It's crazy how like that plays a difference when we talk about people being gassed. Like people, you got people ain't used to playing this long. Some people like this
That's
long,
so
yeah,
true.
but going all the way to March to say like, okay, now we're coming around for our best basketball when it's time for our best basketball to be played. That's like, because we see a lot of people just dropping right now. Like Tennessee, just what they look so great at the beginning. Now they starting to look not as good.
They already peaked and they're coming back down.
For them, it's like, I don't know if they are going to turn it around. Like, I think that just goes with, that's why I like Coach Yo's answer when she talked about, watching film and just how she's going to lead her team. Like, she showed she's a good leader in that press conference, if you ask me. I mean,
I thought so too. I thought so too. I think she's like I remember I texted you this. I was just like, she's definitely a player's coach.
For sure. She's
a player coach. And I love that. I love that.
For sure. But I guess that's pretty much all we got. For real.
When the next time we getting up on here?
Let's see. Thanks to everybody who joined the live today. Go watch the playback.
Absolutely.
We would love that. Let us know too who you was impressed with today. What games you was able to really focus on and watch. Make sure you go like the video. Make sure you go subscribe if you're new here. Do us a favor. Share the video. Share our podcast with your people. Somebody who you think will love women's basketball. Put us out there. Help us out.
Yeah, absolutely.
We try to really amp up in March. Like I said, March, like, we plan on putting out a lot of content. All that.
Yeah.
Really turning it up. When is the next?
I mean, the only thing that I'm, like, seeing for real.
You going to the game at TCU in Cincinnati? Wednesday?
I don't know yet. We'll see.
But,
let's see. I mean, Michigan Ohio State is playing. That'll be good because
when?
it's a rivalry. They're playing on Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
At 8 on Peacock.
We could probably. I'm down to do that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that too.
Let me make sure. Yeah, I should be straight on that one.
And again, Tennessee and LSU will be a good game. Regardless, that'll be a good game. Yeah. Maybe we can just put a pin in that one. Maybe we can, but it just starts kind of early.
I think it does start. I'm gonna be busy. I ain't gonna be able to do Thursday. But I said we can definitely look into Michigan Ohio State. That'll give us a chance to watch those two teams and shine light on them because we really haven't been able to. But y'all have a good night. Peace out.
Bye, y'all.